Hello and welcome to Boxes of Comics. I'm your host, Chase Higgins, and today we are going live a bit early because I have to work tonight, but we are finishing up the Marvel Encyclopedia. Pretty cool. So, today we are going to cover iconic artifacts of the Marvel Universe. Passing the Shield. Shield declassified. Steve Rogers is thought dead after the superhuman Civil War, so the Winter Soldier, Cap's former sidekick Bucky Barnes, takes up the mantle of Captain America. Steve returns, but he rapidly ages when his super soldier serum wears off. A new hero is needed to wield the shield, and Falcon, Cap's friend Sam Wilson, becomes Captain America. Cap's shield is destroyed by 4 different ways. Number 4, it's broken by Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Number 3, it is pulled apart by the Serpent with his bare hands. It is vaporized by the Molecule Man's molecular manipulations and is smashed by Doctor Doom using the Beyonder's power. How was Captain America's shields made? During World War II, Dr. Myron MacLane is contacted by the U.S. government to invent indestructible armor for tanks. He molds a vibranium alloy into the shape of a tank hatch. With amazing results, unfortunately, he's never able to duplicate the process, so the hatch becomes Captain America's shield. The top 6 shields. You have Steve's shield. Rogers returns, and that makes 2 Captain Americas. His new shield splits into 2 and produces an energy blade. You have the Energy Shield, a prototype designed by S.H.I.E.L.D. and created from photonic energy. The Captain Shield, number 2, made of pure vibranium, a gift from the Black Panther of Wakanda. The Captain Shield, number 1, Rogers becomes the solo hero, the Captain, and uses a shield of He uses adamantium made by Tony Stark. Then you have the original circular shield. It can be thrown at such an angle that it returns, presented to Cap by the U.S. President Franklin Roosevelt. And the original triangular shield, made of steel and able to deflect bullets, remains in Cap's personal effects. Captain America's shield is supposed to be unbreakable, but gets destroyed more than once. This is often because Tony Stark has borrowed it to experiment on swapping it for a less durable steel copy. The top 6 uses for Captain America's shield. Traditional shield, blocking projectiles, energy blast, staffs, knives, and fists. The spinning throw, flinging the shield as a weapon like a discus or a boomerang. Ramming, running straight at the enemy like a battering ram. Sliding, catching a ride down an incline. Reflecting, bouncing energy blast back at the foe who fired them. Or cushioning, protecting against a long fall. The shield diameter is 2.5 feet. It is 3.5 inches in depth. 12 pounds is how much the shield weighs. And the max known temperature the shield can withstand is 9,000 degrees Fahrenheit or 4,982 degrees Celsius. The estimated distance Cap's thrown his shield in his lifetime is 112,075 miles. During the Secret Wars on Battleworld, Cap's shield is destroyed by Doctor Doom. However, the Beyonder releases a wave of energy that produces a wish effect, and Cap wishes for his shield to be restored. Thanks to its vibranium content, Cap's shield rebounds from impacts with minimal loss of momentum. The shield protects him from powerful attacks and can even break his fall from great heights. It is also impervious to the Magneto's magnetic mutant powers. Liberty's shield. Captain America's iconic shield is the ultimate defensive weapon. It's also Cap's personal symbol, reflecting the values he stands for as a protector of the USA and the citizens of the whole world. Captain America, everybody. You then have the Hammer of the Gods. Don't try lifting Thor's magical batter hammer Mjolnir, or you'll bust your back. But if you're deemed worthy to wield it, you'll gain the awesome powers of the god of thunder himself. Its name is Mjolnir. The object type is a hammer. Owner is Thor. Material is Uru, a magical, virtually unbreakable Asgardian metal. Forged by the dwarves of Nidavellir and imbued with magic by Odin. It grants the wielder amazing powers. It is also great for hitting stuff. Thor swings the mighty mallet in a circle at an incredible speeds and uses the inertia created to fly through the air. The approximate speed Thor can fly is 24,000 miles per hour. Handle with care. Odin puts an enchantment on Mjolnir. It can only be used by one worthy of its might. From time to time, Thor gets into trouble and is unable to lift it. Thor can whirl Mjolnir in a circle so fast he can create a portal between dimensions and time. Mjolnir can only be picked up by someone worthy or someone who has imminent worthiness, like the android Awesome Andy, who is able to steal Thor's hammer. In an alternate universe, many versions of Mjolnir exist across alternate realities. From Earth 14325's Mjolnir that requires you to be unworthy to lift it, to the spiky one of Earth 10190, there's a Mjolnir out there just for about everyone. Heroes who have wielded the power of Mjolnir. You have Thor, Odinson, Jane Foster, Beta Ray Bill, Red Norville, Eric Masterson, and Throg. Some cool hammer noises that it makes are whit, whoom, baroom, clang, bavavoom, and spiong. When Odin sends Thor to Earth in the form of Dr. Donald Blake, Mjolnir transforms into a cane. Blake only has to strike the cane on the ground to become the mighty Thor once again. What small, green, slimy, and wields the power of Thor? Throg, Frog of Thunder, a cruel mystic turns Simon Walterson into a frog named Puddle Gulp. When Thor's goat-toothed Ganasher treads on Mjolnir, a tiny piece chips off. The worthy Puddle Gulp picks it up and transforms into Throg, wielder of the mighty Frognir. So there is pictures of what Mjolnir looks like. Hands off. You could look, but you better not touch. These cosmic artifacts have incredible mind-twisting abilities. They can give life, end it, and bring people back from the dead. Let's hope the bad guys don't get their hands on them. The Infinity Gems. One gem is never enough for a genuine power-mad villain. You have the Power Gem, the Time Gem, Reality Gem, Soul Gem, Space Gem, Mind Gem. Except in the MCU, they're called stones. Infinity Stones. The Dastardly Deed. Obsessed with power, the Mad Titan Thanos steals all 6 Infinity Gems and houses them in the Infinity Gauntlet. At the request of his lady love, Death, he then kills half the sentient life in all the universe. The Blood Gem is a meteorite fragment owned by the Bloodstone family that will make the wearer immortal. When it is stolen from the 10,000-year-old Ulysses Bloodstone, he ages into dust. The Ultimate Mollifier is a weapon powerful enough to scare even Galactus, the Devourer of Worlds. When he sets his sights on Earth, the Fantastic Four retrieve the artifact from deep space and Galactus flees. The 5,000-year-old villain Sphinx uses the power of the Cause Stone, an alien gem that grants immortality and superhuman powers. The stone is so powerful that this ancient guy is able to defeat cosmic hero Nova. Pretty cool. Do you believe in magic? Some artifacts hold power from realms beyond time and human understanding. These are the rarest and most dangerous objects in the universe, and those wishing to wield them need incredible magical skills. The Odin Sword. The Odin Sword is a big deal, and not just because it's enormous. When unsheathed, it foreshadows the end of everything. Only someone as strong as Odin can lift it, and it is wielded by someone unwilling to sacrifice their life, it'll rip apart the fabric of the universe. The top 6 objects of power. Number 6, the Casket of Ancient Winters. Number 5, the Staff of One. Number 4, the Hands of the Dead. Number 3, the Wand of Watum. 2, the Eye of Agamotto. And 1, the Staff of Legba. The Muramasa Blades are known to exist, created long ago by Master Swordsmith Muramasa. These blades give the superhuman abilities. One blade contains a piece of Muramasa's evil soul and the other of a piece of Wolverine's soul. Muramasa's evil madness controls anyone using his sword. Magical weapons: Twilight Sword, the God Killer, the Dragon Fang, the Soul Sword, and the Kelstrom's Trident. Forged by the wizard Merlin in the time of King Arthur, the Ebony blade carries a curse. If used for evil, it drives the wielder insane. The Stone of Norn are the key to Loki's magical powers of deception and trickery. Whatever you imagine yourself to be, the stones will make it true. The top 5 magical books. The Book of the Vishanti, the Dark Hold, the Book of Gagliostro, the Diary of Aged Genghis, and the Tomb of Zeredna. Moving on, we have key events. Key events. Dastardly deed. Dr. Doom absorbs the power of the Beyonders and becomes an omnipotent being. He creates Battleworld from the surviving fragments of the multiverse, then forces the survivors to cower under the rule of the all-powerful god Emperor Doom. The supremely powerful Beyonder creates an identical molecule man in every reality. When one dies, that reality is destroyed. Dr. Doom and the molecule man of Earth 616 team up to kill the molecule men of alternate realities and disrupt the Beyonders' plan. When they finally confront the Beyonders, almost every remaining universe is destroyed in the battle, but so too are the Beyonders. When good guys go bad from beyond, the Beyonders are the omnipotent alien race and the creators of reality. Their every thought comes to life, but as reality becomes boring, they begin to focus on death and even set out to destroy the multiverse that they created. Incursions. The Beyonders triggered the Incursions, a method of destroying the multiverse by having different Earths crash into each other, obliterating both the universes to stop Earth 616 from being destroyed. The villainous Cable travels to alternate universes and destroys Earth before it can collide with Earth 616. With Earth 1610 about to collide with Earth 616. That world's evil Reed Richards, the Maker, saves the Cable using his raft, a shift able to survive incursions. Long live Doom. The multiverse is over and only one world stands. Battle World. This patchwork reality of savage violence is created and ruled by the god Emperor Dr. Doom. Between the panels, Secret Wars of 2015 was the largest event in Marvel history with 56 crossover titles. This allowed creators to utilize more than 60 years of alternate universe and create a new Marvel continuity. Double Trouble. Mr. Fantastic and the Maker. Doom believes he is finally free of his nemesis Reed Richards until the two turn up at once. Both Richards of Earth 616 and Earth 1610 make high-tech life rafts. The Maker is evil and insane, but teams up with Mr. Fantastic to defeat Doom and betray him. Whose side are you on? Why does Captain America oppose the Registration Act? To him, it's an attack on liberty. He fears that the government will start treating superheroes like property. Tony Stark persuades Peter Parker to reveal his secret identity at a press conference when he realizes his family is in danger. Spidey switches sides. Assassinated. Captain America is shot by Crossbones and a brainwashed Agent 13. It's Civil War. The Superhuman Registration Act has passed. The superheroes of America are first to come out of the shadows, reveal their secret identities, and submit to government regulation, whether they like it or not. The Stanford Incident, the new warriors attack a group of villains, but one of them, Nitro, the living bomb, causes an explosion that kills hundreds in the town of Stanford, Connecticut. The public turns against the superheroes, and the government passes superhuman registration acts. Rise of the robots. The age of Ultron has begun. The evil sentient robot conquers Earth and rules with an adamantium fist. The few superheroes who remain must travel back through time to save the world from a devastating future. To defeat Ultron, Wolverine and the Invisible Woman go back in time to kill Hank Pym, stopping him from creating Ultron Mark I. When they return to the present, the world has changed, and not for the better. The Avengers have disbanded with a cyborg Tony Stark governs, and the heroes of Earth fight the dark magic of Morgan Le Fay instead of evil robots. Top 3 ways to defeat Ultron is persuasion, persuade Hank Pym not to create Ultron, kill Hank Pym before he can create Ultron, and infect Ultron with a computer virus. 7,000 is the number of heroes Ultron takes out, from 7,000 to only 22. Tell me more. Hank Pym gets a lot of flack for creating Ultron, but if you ask the original Ant-Man himself, he would claim he just created Ultron Mark I. The genius android then upgraded itself, creating the evil Ultron. The Savage Land might seem like a pretty safe place to park your flying car, but a young Nick Fury gets a shock when he finds that he has been stolen by a time-traveling Wolverine. Alternate worlds. Blast from the past. Tell me more. Intruders in time. Steve Rogers is banished to the past by the wicked Purple Man. Rogers' presence in 1602 creates a hole in the fabric of reality, which could potentially lead to the destruction of the world. It also makes superhumans appear centuries too early. Yeah, Peter Parker, Sir Richard Reed, Dr. Stephen Strange, Carlos Xavier, Matthew Murdoch, Virginia Dare, Rojas, Sir Nicholas Fury, and many more. Between the panels, 1602 covers artist Scott McCowan recreated the look of historical engravings with a technique named scratchboard, scratching through a layer of ink to a hard chalk surface. He added scrolls and flags for extra period fill. Strange, ominous storms are sweeping Britain and Europe. It seems that the end of the world is nigh. The reality of 1602 lies somewhere familiar superheroes and supervillains, but with a unique Elizabethan twist. James I executes Doctor Strange for witchcraft, but his sweetheart, Lady Clea, retrieves his severed head, which can still communicate through magical means. Top 12 familiar faces in 1602. Dr. Stephen Strange. 2. Master Carlos Xavier. Number 3. Sir Nicholas Fury. Grand Inquisitor Enrique Magnus. Number 5 is Donnell. 6 is Peter Parker. Number 7 is the 4 of the ship Fantastique. 8 is Count Otto von Doom. Number 9 is Master David Banner. Lord Iron. Rojas, which is supposed to be a mysterious Native American Captain America. And number 12 is Matthew Murdoch, a mercenary posing as a blind minstrel, Daredevil. S.H.I.E.L.D. Artificial Asgardians. The Alchemix Corporation creates its own Norse heroes, the Aesir. It claims that they are the real Thor, Hela, Heimdall, Blood, Air, and Loki. They even built a floating city called Valhalla. The top 5 ways to become a superhero in 2099. Get your genes tweaked, get your consciousness uploaded, get mutated, get blasted, or get brainwashed. 2099 must-haves. A plate of synth food, a microwave gun, a card implant, a hover car, and a holographic computerized personal assistant. The top speed for the Punisher's HD Stealth Stinger is 800 miles per hour. The police motorcycle can also become invisible and turn traffic lights to green. Want to know about the future? Welcome to a grim and gritty future. In 2099, mega corporations run everything, and ordinary people struggle to survive. Thankfully, a new generation of heroes emerge to fight for their justice, but the bad guys are never far behind. The Doctor Doom of 2099 is not content with ruling his tiny kingdom of Latveria. He conquers the entire U.S. as well and sets himself up as president. Expect the unexpected. There are other realities beyond Earth 616, realities where everything is upside down, where history has taken wildly different paths. That's when things can get really weird. You have Spider Star on Earth 80219. Spider-Man stops the burglar that kills Uncle Ben and doesn't become a crime fighter. Instead, he exploits his amazing powers as a star of action movies. Peter Parker still has to learn with great power comes great responsibility. In the manga-verse, Earth 2301, Tony Stark is the armor-clad Iron Maiden, Peter Parker is a ninja of the Spider Clan, and Hank Pym is a kid genius and rock star. Why should Peter Parker have all the fun? Aunt May becomes a superhuman senior citizen as the armored golden oldie of Earth 24388, shrinking and on Earth 23848, and the chilling antifreeze of Earth 24838. Rick Smash on Earth 7812. Rick Jones becomes the Hulk and does an excellent job. As Hulk, he joins the Avengers, becomes Captain America's new sidekicks, and ends the Kree Skull rollout and punches Annihilus in the face. 3007, the year the Guardians of the Galaxy are founded in the alternate universe of Earth 691. The top 6 grim alternate realities: the Crooked World, the Age of Ultron, the Zombieverse, Earth 81727, John Gray does not sacrifice herself to destroy the Dark Phoenix, and it destroys the universe, the Age of Apocalypse, and the Days of Future Past. When good guys go bad. When bad guys go good, actually. X-rated, the Mutant X Universe, Earth 1298, the villain Magneto is a hero. Professor X and the X-Men are villains, and S.H.I.E.L.D. is a terrorist group. And that is the last page of the Marvel Encyclopedia. So we are done with this. No more Marvel Encyclopedia. So next week, let me check. It's Tuesday, March 30th. Let's see. Next Tuesday is the 6th. We'll have something else for us to read. But also, we will start, I think, next weekend as well. Actually, maybe this weekend. Let me see. April. We will start this weekend a brand new live stream where me and other channels create the DC universe. So that will be pretty interesting. But we are done with the Marvel Encyclopedia, so I want to thank everyone that has watched these videos, that have liked and subscribed to our channel, because they have found these videos helpful. And we will be putting up some more actual videos pretty soon. We filmed a Web of Spider-Man collection, and that's almost done being edited. We have maybe either tonight or tomorrow that goes up, for sure by the end of the week. So that's all I have for this live stream. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time on Boxes of Comics.